Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing a gameplay on a wild gem card. Starting off these, I'm going to be doing a lot of wild gem gameplays over the next few weeks and hidden gems and things like that. Just gameplays on different cards throughout the game. But I wanted to do this RICHIE GUERIN because I picked him up on a snipe. I paid like, I tweeted it. I forget exactly how much I paid, but I tweeted it. I think I paid like 60-something thousand MT for him. Yeah, 65,200 MT for this card. That to me is unbelievable value. This card is absolutely incredible. I am very excited to show him to y'all and showcase this card because he is elite, and I mean truly elite. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it and let's take a look at this RICHIE GUERIN card. So you have here a 6'4" point guard, 98 offense, 95 defense. He has kind of everything you want from a point guard. 94 mid-range, 92 three ball, 85 driving dunk, 89 ball handle, 89 pass accuracy. He's not going to block shots, but he's got 88 block, 88 perimeter, and 80 interior. He's got decent rebounding, actually, especially for a PG. 92 speed, 90 speed of ball, 92 agility, 88 vert, 78 strength, which is not bad, 98 stamina. So he's extremely well-rounded statistically. And then you look at his badges, and those are good too. Now, I've already added some badges to this card, but as a base card, he's already got Bailout, Break Starter, Challenger, Deadeye, Dimer, Glove, Handles for Days. I'm sorry, not Dimer. I did add Dimer. I added Ankle Assassin, Dimer. He comes with a movable enforcer on silver. I boosted it to gold. Interceptor he came with Off Lightning Launch, came with Limitless, came with Mini Marks, and came with Off Ball Pass, came with On Ball Menace, silver. I boosted it to gold. I added Paint Patroller and Post Lockdown, but he came with Pogo Stick, Hoff Pick Dodger, and Physical Finisher. I added Hoff Shifty from gold, but he already had gold. He has Hoff Set Shot. He has a gold rebound, gold slippery, gold unpluckable. I did add Strong Handle. I got to upgrade Strong Handle and Ankle Assassin further, but I haven't as of yet. Either way, though, very complete badges, very well-rounded card who's good both defensively and offensively. And at 6'4", he's got high-level size at this point in the year as well. But then you get into the animations, and the stats and badges are great. He's got Darius Garland dribble style. And dribble style still matters, like 100%. Now, I will say the rest of his half-court sigs are not god tier. If you want to criticize something, that would be it. Behind the back, not spectacular. Escape, not that spectacular. Like, none of his animations are ridiculous, but this is an 85 driving dunk point guard who is a good slasher. He has a very, very nice jumper. I mean, absolutely buttery smooth. And then, to top everything else off, he's got Pro 2 Fade as well, which is like a really nice little extra plus as well. I mean, this card can really score the ball in a lot of different ways and do a lot of different things at a high level offensively, while also being an elite, super duper solid guard defender who's got the size to compete against pretty close to anybody. I mean, unless you match up against Wild Gems Ben Simmons, I would say RICHIE GUERIN can pretty much handle nearly everybody else. Now, that Wild Gems Ben, yeah, match up against him, you're just gonna have to switch matchups because that card's 6'10", but he can't shoot, so he limits your opponent's offense if they put him on the court, limits how they can play. If you can match up well, you'll be all right. And either way, this GUERIN card, he's 6'4", he's competitive defensively. Like, he is not a small defensive player by any means. He can play on the ball. Like, I have no problem with this card matched up against a Ja Morant or anybody like that, even a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He is going to come out there and compete, no doubt about it. And that fade is such a bailout late in possessions as well. So nice to have. Card's going to be exceptional. Let's hop into a game. Let's see what RICHIE GUERIN can do. All right, hop into this game. Opponent's got a pretty decent team. Michael Carter Williams is a great point guard. That's a 6'6" elite hidden gem. Bruce Bowen as well as Siakam, KD, and Vlade Divac. That is not a bad squad at all. Definitely been grinding the game as well if he has Siakam already, and looks like, I mean, probably a decent player, 13 wins. So we'll see how this game goes. Can't take much from the fact that he's in tier 12 right now, considering that, I mean, number one, he's already done, he hasn't probably grinded that much domination because that much showdown because he did domination. But GUERIN gets to the rim, first possession, gets a dunk. That's a great start. Love to see it. We're gonna have to play some defense here though. I do think, again, this card's not the greatest defensive point guard in the world, but he's 6'4", he's pretty versatile. He's gonna do a lot of things well, and I do think he does enough defensively to be valuable. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be a solid defensive point guard. I would say he's just as good defensively as, I mean, he's like a slightly taller Ja Morant defensively, probably. Solid, good interior with very, very good perimeter. And I mean, obviously he's just super athletic too. This card reminds me a lot of Ja. He's not quite as bouncy, but he's got the slashing, he's got the speed, he's got the pretty good jump shot. I mean, this card reminds me a lot of Ja. Unfortunately, I just can't get to that spot. You know what I mean? Like, that's my fault right there. If I let him get to that spot with Michael Carter Williams against me, he's going to score every single time. Like, there's not a lot I can really do about that if I let him get that deep. You know what I mean? Try to burst down hit. Oh my goodness, we are booming. Oh my lord, RICHIE GUERIN gets to the rim and dunks on somebody. This card is bouncy. 85 driving dunk, and you are seeing every bit of it to start this game off. Unfortunately, what we're not seeing is the ability to stop Michael Carter-Williams at the rim. The rim running this year is difficult at times to get stops on, and we have not done so far. That's a shot I gotta hit, man. Dang it. 11% contested in this game is a shot you more often than not want to hit, especially with a guy who's got a 92 3 ball and good shooting badges, offset shot specialist, all that type of stuff. But we jumped again. I think we actually got up in time, and he greened the rebound with Bowen, and I didn't, and he gets wide up at 3, and we're down by 3. Dang it. All right. Not great. Michael Carter-Williams is playing just as well as Guerin, if not even maybe a little better, but the dunking is just exceptional right now, man. We haven't gotten to a 3 ball yet, but we have gotten to a couple of dunks. He doesn't have the greatest half-court sigs besides that Garland again, so this card might be a little bit more of a rim runner primary than a 3-hunter primary when it comes to the way you're going to play with the card at the point guard position. That should have absolutely been a steal. It's a little bit unlucky it wasn't, but try your best to stay in front here. And we are, oh no, come on, Bowen, you're there. No, he's not. Ugh. It's so hard to get stops sometimes because you play good defense and then you don't get a stop anyway. It's a pretty consistent theme. Again, I mean, I just walk right through him and get to the rim. I had Clay wide open. I probably should have taken it. I forced. It's gameplay stuff right there. Got to make sure we're taking what is available to us and not just because I want to win this game. You know what I mean? It's not just a gameplay. So we got to make sure we're taking what's available to us and not just forcing with Guerin because we got a good look there, but I would have, I mean, it wasn't a great look. It could have been a better look for sure. Good pull up. Nice shot, but he missed it. And we get the board. Guerin, again, by the way, is actually a pretty good rebounder, which is something that I think is pretty nice about this card that very few point guards in the game are really going to do at a high level right now. And so that's pretty valuable, I would say. We do have one more adrenaline here. I'm going to try to go get like a Pro 2 fade if I can, go into the mid-range here, get me a midi fade this possession, and what in the heck was that? Oh, and I had Clay wide open. I threw it to Siakam instead. Yo, I suck. Quick catch and shoot, and I get, he jumps at me and gets a contest. Well, the shooting ability we are struggling with so far. We're 0 for 3 on the jumpers. That's a goaltend? Dang, down 5. All right. We got to the rim. He's got 4 dunks, but we haven't shot the ball well so far, so maybe that'll change. I was going to quick catch and shoot that with Clay, but he didn't pop out enough. We're getting to the baseline again, and I tried to pass out of the dunk meter, and it didn't let me. Cool. All right. This has been a great start to this game. Come off of this here. Look for the midi fade. I don't have shot creators on the court, really. That's what I'm noticing. I'm a little bit boxed right now. I'm struggling a bit to score the ball. We get boxed out. We are struggling. That is a very aggressive. Oh, that's the end of the first quarter. All right. 13-8. We got 4 dunks and we don't have a lot else so far, unfortunately. I think I got to get the fade going a little more. I think that's one thing that I definitely have to make sure is a little more involved in my offense than it is right now. And I just got to get better at this game as a whole right now. You know what I mean? I'm not quite good enough. At least I'm not playing good enough right now. On either end of the court, I don't feel like. Besides the rim running, we've done almost nothing. That's good, D. And that's there you go. 80 interior, 6'4". Put him in the right position, and he will get you a pretty good amount of stops. Nice drag back there, but it just doesn't create quite enough space. That's a good mid-range, though, and that one is great. There you go. Get to the Pro 2 and take advantage of it. His upper's not unbelievably fast. I do think that's a contributor a little bit to a slightly slower Pro 2 than normal. I got to play the slip better, man. I just don't feel like I'm playing very good in this game today. Try to drive the ball here, though. See if we can get downhill. Catch and chill. Blow by to the rim. That's an easy dunk. Vlade is not there. Cool. Good dunk. 12 points, 2 rebounds on 55% from the field. Really isn't bad. Just feels like it's kind of been a struggle of a game regardless still, and we get blown right by again. The other thing is just defensively. MCW has been just as good for him as Guerin has been for me, if not maybe even a little bit better, arguably, although, I mean, all 14 points from Guerin certainly isn't bad, up to 58% from the field as well. Oh, I wanted to try to go chase that for a second. I'm not letting him get past me here. I am playing intentionally low here. I'm going under, and I'm making him shoot the ball if he can, and we're pinching off the hash as well. Good defense here. I will X-switch this if he... Oh, good D. Let's go, Bowen. You're a dog. Bruce Bowen is so tough. Kick it over to Guerin. I want to shoot the ball if I can. I haven't really had the opportunity to do so, though. We're going to back it out. We're getting tired, too. That's the other problem. I would say overall, this has been a pretty successful gameplay. It's not perfect, but the card is clearly an impactful option at the PG spot who does a lot of things well. He's not perfect, but he's a good card at the PG spot. That was a terrible possession. 14 points, 2 rebounds, 7 of 12, 0 2 from 3. I didn't get the shooting going as well as I wanted. He doesn't have the half court sigs in terms of like escape behind the back to create a lot of round screens right now, but with the fading ability and a solid jumper, he's going to be a good catch and shoot shooter, and you should be able to find some space to shoot the ball with him as well. So don't feel like we did that well, but I do like the card, and the slashing is very evident. It's very good. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.